Hello friends, I am Professor Sridhar Rakhunde from TSM Bhurabai Sawant, College of Engineering and Research, Pune. Today I am going to introduce the new concept, that is the concept of virtual lab. So this program is promoted by Ministry of Human Resource Development under the National Mission on Education. So this is the great initiative and this is the very innovative idea to perform any type of practicals. Okay, as you know that engineering is nothing but the application of knowledge. Okay, so to understand the applications, we have to understand the concept. Okay, means the function of each and every component. Okay, so first of all, we see the objective of this program. Okay, there are many objectives. Okay, as you know that today, because of the corona situation is very worst. So to overcome these situations, okay, to handle this problem, the ministry, that is the Human Resource Ministry, introduced the new concept about the virtual lab. Okay, so the first objective is to provide a remote access to labs in various disciplines of science and engineering. Okay, means we can perform any type of practicals of any branch, like electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, then electronic engineering, or computer engineering, or biotechnology. Means any branch. Okay, you can perform any type of practicals by using this lab. And this is the for undergraduate student, postgraduate students. Okay, and it is also helpful for research column. Okay, then second thing is this virtual lab, it gives a clarity about the basic and advanced concept through remote expectations. So this is very important to understand the basic concept of any practicals. Okay, of any practical knowledge. So this is very important. The next is it provide you the complete learning management systems. Okay, and in this lab they also provide you the video lectures, animated demonstrations, and self evaluations. Okay, and finally you can operate these practicals, or you can perform these practicals from your home. Okay, so this is very user friendly, and it doesn't matter where you live, but you can perform any practicals of any branch. Okay, so these are some objective. Now let's understand some features. Okay, so the features of your virtual lab is very vast. It categorized into two types. Okay, first thing is let's understand what are the methods. Okay, to understand each and every practicals, first thing is you can create one model and it can be run by simulations. Okay, so you can understand the concept of each and every subject. Okay, so this give you a real world experiment. So this is very important. Okay, you can visualize the concept so you can understand easily. Second thing is it provide the all measurement data. Like let's consider the example that is in electric machines. If you have to measure the voltage current across the stator or rotor, you can easily understand. Okay, or you can easily calculate, or you can easily understand how voltage and current vary with respect to the load. So this virtual lab give the clarity, the relation between different component like torque and speed, then load and voltage and current. Okay, you can easily understand. This also provide you the actual lab experience. Okay, means in lab we perform, or we can calculate by using this practical, we can calculate different, or we can analyze what is the relation between different components. If I consider electric machines, okay, how torque is vary with the speed, how current is vary with the load. So this data is you can understand by using graph. They also provide you the graph. The one of the most feature means this is very effective and realistic. Okay, it give you the animated video, then experimental demonstrations. Okay, this provide you the simulation model. So this is very useful to understand each and every practical. The next thing is, what are the areas of this virtual lab? Okay, so some students are confused with the means what are the important areas, okay, of virtual lab. So virtual lab is useful for the many branches like electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, computer engineering, electronics engineering, civil engineering, then chemical and biotechnology. Okay, so this is very important to perform each and every practical. Okay, let's consider. First thing is about one example I will give about electrical engineering. In electrical engineering, some subjects are very difficult to understand, like electrical machines required practical exposure, then power system, then your power electronics, okay, then analog and digital, okay, and your control systems. So this type of subjects require some practical knowledge, means how machines having two parts like stator and rotor, and what are the different components and how it perform with respect to the load variations. If I say electrical machines, then how rotor is rotate and how its speed is changed by changing the load. So this type of knowledge is only gained by performing the practical. So this virtual lab give you full of practical exposure, okay, to understand each and every practical. So just go through this lab and understand each and every practicals. Okay, then how can I enter into this virtual world? Okay, so this is the website, okay, that is www.vlab.co.in. okay, when you go through this website, you can understood what are the different experiments are there, what are the different subjects are there. Okay, and this lab, virtual lab, is conducted by the one of the most privileged institute, that is our IIT institutes like IIT Kharagpur, then IIT Bombay, IIT Guwahati. Okay, so these are the some most these are some great institute. Okay, and you can learn each and every practical by using this virtual lab. Okay, so I just show you how can you enter this in virtual lab. Okay, so first of all, just this is the Google page. Just go to the Google page and type this, that is www.vlab.co.in. okay, when you go through this is the official website of your virtual lab, that is vlab.co.in. just open this. After open, you get the such type of interface. So this is the interface of this virtual lab. Okay, and as you see that this is the initiative by Ministry of Human Resource Development, okay, under the National Mission on Education through ICT. So this is very important project for each and every branch. Okay, now if I want to perform the practicals of electrical engineering, then just click on this electrical engineering. When I click the electrical engineering, there are different subjects. Just give attention here. There are different subjects, that is virtual laboratory, virtual high voltage, electrical machines, sensors, virtual power lab, industrial electronic drives lab, okay, industrial automations, electrical machines, and here means provide the college name, that is IIT Kharagpur, then Roorkee, then College of Engineering Pune. Okay, so NIT Karnataka. These are the different institute, okay, having different subjects. So first of all, I just give you the one example, that is IIT Roorkee. When I go through the electrical machines lab, then this is the interface. Okay, this is the electrical machines simulations. Means first of all they give the introductions, what are the objectives of electrical engineering. Okay, if I want to perform in any practicals, just go to the list of experiment. When I go to the list of experiment, then I understand that there are various list, that is your some practicals is based on the DC machines and some practical is based on the AC machines. Let's consider this 8 number practical, that is speed control of slip ring induction motor. When I go through this speed control of slip ring induction motor, here I observe that according to your practical requirement, they provide you aim, theory, pre-test, procedure, simulation, okay, and post-test, and some of the references here. And when I go through the theory, okay, they provide you the theory, so you can understand the concept. If I consider this slip ring induction motor, okay, speed control technique, in speed control technique I have to relate the two equation here, that is torque versus resistance, okay, because this is a rotor resistance or rotor rheostat control technique. So here they also provide the equations and how this torque is related with this slip and resistance. S stands for slip, R stands for the rotor of resistance, okay. So these are the some theory part, okay. They also provide you procedure, okay. You can, if you follow the procedure, okay, you can easily understand. They provide you how from 1 to 21. Man, just focus on this number. This one is connected to the 21, then 2 is connected to the, just understand, this 2 is connected to the 22, means this is your 2 and this is your 22. This 3 is connected to the 23, okay. This 4 is connected to the 22. This 5 is connected to the 13. They also mention here, okay. So don't worry about that. How can you make the connections? If you confuse with the concept, then you can just go through the procedure. You can easily understand. Then you can also perform the simulations, okay. So this is the simulations, okay. When you go to the simulation page, okay, they provide you all the components like MCB, miniature circuit breaker, then voltmeter, ammeter, wattmeter, resistance box, auto transformer, 3-phase induction motor, and the rotor view, okay. So all these components, that is auto transformer, resistance box, 3-phase induction motor, is very important with respect to perform these practicals. And on the right side they provide you the instruction, okay. When you go through the instruction, they provide you the steps, okay, means how to perform the practicals, okay. First of all, step 1, make the proper connections, okay. In this way they provide you each and every step, okay. So don't worry about that, means it gives you the reliability to perform any type of practicals. Then they also provide you the reset button here. They also provide you whether your connection is correct or not. Let's consider one concept. If I join this 1 to 4, okay, and if I check, then they give you the one notation here, that is alert incorrect connections, means they also provide you whether your connection is right or wrong, okay. Then just reset, okay. So this type of simplicity is available in the virtual lab, okay. You also draw graph, you can also add a table, okay. So these are some basic feature of your virtual lab, and this give you clarity how your speed control technique, okay, is that is the rotor resistance control technique is useful for this 3-phase induction motor by performing these practicals, okay. So this is the best part of your virtual lab, okay. You can also perform another type of practicals, another practicals of different subject, like your sensor modeling and simulation lab, then virtual power lab, okay. That is the some drive experiments are there, some automation experiments are there. So this is very important, okay, to perform each and every practical, okay. In this, I think in this critical situation, okay, this is the very best tool, okay. So my humble request to all, so go through this virtual lab, understand each and every practicals, okay. You definitely enjoy this practical, and you definitely understood each and every function of the component, okay. So to understand the practical, it is very important to understand the concept. Okay, so by using this virtual lab, you give virtual lab provide you each and every facility. Okay, so it's just up to you now. How can you take, okay, this type of knowledge? Okay, just go through the virtual lab and perform each and every practicals. You can perform these practicals at your home. Okay, so thank you so much. Stay at home, okay, and be healthy. Today I stop here. Thank you so much.